In today's hype around all Gerald designed watches, there are still a few steals to find in today's market from other brands that feature same aesthetics in a similar style that have so much character on their own. And today I want to talk about quite a special watch from arguably the most famous watch brand in the world, Rolex. During the quartz crisis, Rolex came up with a watch that was totally different to everything they made before, as well in aesthetic as in a technological point. I'm talking about the Oysterquartz. And like the famous Il Texano or the reference 1530, the Oysterquartz references feature a HD case with an integrated bracelet that reminds us all of watches like, for example, the Royal-Oak or even the Nautilus, but in a Rolex design way. For me, the case design with the matte polished bracelets combination really stands out and gives the watch a unique character and aesthetic on its own. What really is interesting about them is that the Oysterquartz was made in both the Datejust and Day-Date configuration, and that there are so many variations to find. The Oysterquartz range was produced in either steel, full gold, or in two-tone steel and gold execution. But also dial-wise, there is a lot to explore. Next to common silver or black dials, you can also find them with different type of colored dials, crest dials, tapestry dials or other structured dials, or even wood dials, on the integrated interpretation of the Jubilee and Oyster bracelet with either the smooth bezel, fluted bezel, pyramid bezel and gem-setted bezels. And I have three very interesting examples here of the reference 17,000 and 17014. Like this one with a stunning purple dial, which absolutely steals the show and really is interesting to see on the Oysterquartz casing. Really, Oysterquartz dials, like for example this purple dial, are rare on its own and really striking. Also like the other 1714 which I have here, which also is a striking color with hints of grey, blue and even light shades of purple, which absolutely stand out even in this case combination featuring a Jubilee dial which is in super crisp condition. But for me the star of the show here is this reference 17,000 from the late 1979s with a white Buckley dial in a super sharp case with an oyster bracelet. And all three of these are in absolutely stunning condition, but really this 17,000 stands out for me. It's so sharp and so nice to see, so fresh on the wrist as well. These are such cool pieces, watches with character of their own and still quite accessible in today's market. And for me as a younger collector, I'm really digging these, and for me personally, they are some of the most interesting watches and steals in today's market, even if you compare to a normal Datejust, because these are rarer on their own and watches that have a total different character and personality. And if you're looking for an Oysterquartz, we always try to have the nicest ones in our collection, like the three I have here, which are all three available for you, and we are ready to welcome you in our private lounge to shop these or ship them to you to make your Oysterquartz dream come true.